during the time of Christ he had come or not. So let me quickly look at that from Mark chapter 9 from verse 11 to verse 13 before we now continue from verse 14 for today. Now, in that account of verse 11 to verse 13, after these three disciples have seen the glory of God, as the Lord said, that some will not die before they see his glory. So after they saw the presence of God and the confirmation of heaven about the choice of Jesus as the one that the whole world should follow now, that there is no name given unto us, whereby we should be saved, but the name of Jesus. After they've seen that, and up there they saw Elias. When they were now coming down, but they came to join others who are behind, there were some discussions, or maybe a specific discussion, verse 11, chapter 9 of Mark. And they asked him, saying, why say the scribes that Elias must first come? And he answered and told them, Elias really cometh first, and restored all things, and how it is written of the Son of Man that he must suffer many things and be said enough. But I say unto you that Elias is indeed come, and they have done unto him whatsoever they listed, as it is written of him. Now, it is saw Elias or Elijah and Moses, and you could recall that Peter said, Lord, let's have the tabernacle for Elias, the tabernacle for Moses, and for yourself. Now, when that vision went, now they are on their way coming down to come and join others. But then they now ask Jesus, but we saw Elias there now. But they say that Elias first come before the coming of Messiah. So Jesus understood their worry. Now, he knows that if you look at Malachi chapter 4, verses 5 to 6, there was this precedence idea which was misunderstood. That is, when Elijah will come and what will happen, absolutely, some of these things were not recorded. So they have been misled by their leaders that Elijah was going to come, like, reappear with Enoch, and when he comes, he's coming with preaching the coming of Jesus. But that after he is dead, he will come again. And they got that notion from Mark chapter 4, from verse 5 to verse 6 of the Lord. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the heart with a cord. Now, the timeline of the coming of Jesus, of Elijah, of whether Enoch will come back, they don't understand that because this was not explained there. That requires spiritual revelation for them to get it right. If they see that Elijah must come, or Elias, and when he comes, we also come with Enoch. If you recall the story of Enoch, who was taken to heaven during the period of Seth, in the book of Genesis. Now, it's going to reappear, and that will strengthen the prophecy of the coming of Christ. That's the way their leaders taught them, and simply because these their leaders, Pharisees, Sadducees, they are completely gone away from God, and God was not relating to them again. So Jesus had to take time to explain the true picture of what that particular chapter was saying about Elijah or Elisha. Now, it made them to realize in that Mark chapter 9 that truly Elias will come first, and that just like he himself suffered, this or will suffer Elijah too will go through the same experience. But they don't know that